Hello everybody, this is StarCraft 542, and today I'm going to show you a little brief Photoshop tutorial for beginners. So this is your image you have here. It can be any image. Over here, this is the layout for the file, edit, image, all this stuff. You use later on, like add filters, type, layer, all that stuff. Over here to tools. Right here you can use all kinds of shapes for it to like select your object. Like right here I can select this and it'll select it. I can copy it and move it around. Control C that. Over here is move tool. You can move the picture around. If it's locked, you can unlock it. Then you move it around a little bit. And over here is your lasso tool. You can another selection tool. You can like select a specific thing, an object, and you can select it that way. Either way is fine. And you have other ones like polygon lasso tool, same thing, but it will like it's by points. And the one before that is a magnetic lasso tool. This one will stay on the object. This sometimes works good. Is this one object like this? It really depends. But it's good. Good tool to use. Over here is your another selection tool. This is for quick selection. And up here, new selection. You can add a selection or take away a selection. And you can like select something real quick. And usually do it. And you can refine the edge and show you how you can do it that way. And magic wand tool, I never use this tool because I don't know how to use it. I know everything else except this. Kind of like what's the same. I never use the wand tool because I don't know how to use it and it's too complicated. Over here is your history bar. This is very useful. You can just use this to go back any steps if you messed up or anything. Over here is your crop tool. You can select an image or a background, either one. I can crop this and make it fit, and it works. I like it. It's really good. So you can select it, and there you go, and crop it like that. Another thing on here is this crop tool. I don't know how to use this one either. I think it's the same thing, but like with more squares to crop it with. And over here is the slice tool. It's basically to slice an image or the background. You slice it one time, move it around, find the image you want to slice, and it usually works like that. I never use this tool either because this is Photoshop. You only need a slice tool unless you're finding something good to use it for. And over here is the eyedrop tool. Here is this thing. Hang on. Give me a second here. Alright. There. I'm gonna leave that blue screen on. I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't know, leave that there. Alright. Over here is the eyedrop tool. You use color. Like, see that I can use this blue, and over here it will change. I use that color for a lot of images or backgrounds. It's a lot easier that way because you can quickly select it and you got it. And over here is more sampler tools, so eyedropper tool, basically. Ruler tool shows the measurements of the image. Even make a straight line, and shows you can straighten the layer. Like now it won't be crooked. See it in there. Use that if you're doing like big, like images of buildings or something like the water. You're trying to measure water. You can do that too. The note tool, I don't know what that does. I think you make a note, something like that. I don't know. It just in this one. This is a spot healing brush. In case you mess up, you can hold it and you can find a spot. It's very simple. That no, you don't use it much either. You can if you want, but I'll do that in a tutorial about that. So this one's the basics. So overview of Photoshop CS6. Over here is the brush tool. So they draw a line and then you make brushes and stuff. It's cool. Either one. And over here is clone stamp tool. It's really good if you're gonna find like a spot you don't like. You can click it and add it over here. Kinda do it like you want. It takes a little bit of practice. But I like it. You can add stuff. It's pretty neat. There's more the same thing, but pattern. Same thing with the pattern. Let me destroy that one. It's a little complicated. And over here is history brush tool. I don't know what that does. I think if you mess up, it goes back to like this thing over here, the history. Same thing, but I use this a bit more than that. Over here is the eraser tool. You can erase the background, or erase background. This stuff comes on, and you don't want to do that because sometimes you mess up. But if you select it with any kind of tool, like square or the wand or the quick selection tool, you can select that and you can erase it that way and it won't mess up the background. I want to erase it in here. Well, that's later on. I'll show you how to do that. And if you don't want to get the selection, just deselect it and select over here. And do it that way, get rid of it. Okay, over here is the gradient tool. Simply just do this. Make gradient. Use the background if you want. I'll do that later. I'll show you more about that. Over here is the smudge tool. You can smudge some things, like the warp tool, kind of like that. It's pretty nice. I use it for like small things if you want. This is a big thing to use, this history tab over here. I use it all the time if I mess up. A lot easier. I like it. Over here is the dodge tool. You can like burn and dodge. You make it darker or lighter for the image. Over here is the pen tool. You can use this to make anything basically. Like see people that make rings around stuff. They use the pen tool. And I'll show you another tutorial on how to do that. But I don't know for CS6. I did it in the CS5 and worked fine. But this is good too. Over here, the type tool. You can type anything you want. Sometimes you can't see it because you have the wrong font on. But you can change the color and all the options over here. That way. Over here is your path selection tool. This is in case you mess up or you want to click on something else. That's great to use for selection images and stuff. And this is your shape tool. You can make a basic shape if you want. Same with other shapes like circles, not triangles, but polygons, lines, custom shape, anything. Okay, here's the hand tool used to move around. Well, that's a different tutorial. Okay, so this is handy too. This is the zoom in tool. You can plus zoom in, see what it looks like. And hit this, and you can move around and see. Or zooming in, zooming out. And you can use these, use some tool, 2 for the zoom in tool. You can hit screen, goes back to where it was. Fill screen or zoom in a little bit. And all that stuff. Print size, like you print an image, or show the size and everything. Over here is your background and foreground color. This is like your front for the main object, and this is like the stroke, kinda. And you can change the color any way you want. Show the color, all kinds of colors. If you're into colors, I am too, but it's up to you. And this is masks, and that's another tutorial. It's all a lot of cool stuff to learn. That's just the tools so far. So if you like what you see, if you enjoy this tutorial, I will be making more. Since everybody loves my other tutorial about Avast, so I'll keep doing these. And if you have any questions, comments, just make sure to put in a comment thing and subscribe. And thanks for watching. See ya.